1817 be reported out of committee with the due pass recommendation.
It's been moved and seconded that substitute House Bill 1817, adding eligibility criteria for higher education financial aid, be reported out of committee with a due pass recommendation. Are there comments on the bill? Representative Hudgens?
Thank you very much, Chair Hunter. As I mentioned in the Higher Education Committee, I think that in some ways it's a very small bill. It simply extends eligibility to students in Washington State. It syncs us up with a federal program. It takes us down a path for making sure that kids that can get work permits can get education. It opens up a lot of new talent and keeps that talent in Washington State. And I think that's why I support the bill, is that it's about protecting Washington State's economy in a global economy, that we want to retain our talent in Washington State. So if you graduate from a high school in Washington State, if you get into a Washington State university, we want you to contribute in Washington State. We want you to stay in Washington State. And we don't want to drive these kids out to our competitors. So I think it's good for these kids, but it's going to be really great for Washington State to retain this talent that will help us compete globally. And for those reasons, I'd like to ask the committee's support of 1817, please.
Voted against this in committee, and I'm asking people to vote against it here today, is that we currently have 32,000 students who are legally here, who've been born here, who are native to this country, that in the state that cannot get the state need grant, and adding more people to it is holding out a promise that we cannot fulfill even to the 32,000 students of all races and ethnicities who cannot get into college because we don't have enough money. So based on that financial consideration, that is why I voted no and asked for a no vote. Thank you.
Result?
22 aye, 9 nay.
Thank you. By your vote, you have reported substitute House Bill 1817 out of committee with a due pass recommendation.